Hi and welcome to another business tip from the Trades Coach, helping you to build a more profitable business. There's an old adage in business that goes something like, a company that runs low on profits may go out of business. A company that runs out of cash will go out of business. So unless you're planning on going out of business anytime soon, stick around and I want to talk a bit about cash flow in your business and ways that you can improve it. Welcome back. In other videos I've talked a bit about gross profit or profitability of your businesses. There's absolutely no doubt that it's really essential to have a good solid level of profitability in your business, because that's the long-term carbohydrates that will drive the long-term success of your business. But alongside that, there's the issue of cash, and just having profit in the business and no cash isn't going to help you. You need to have a balance of both. So today I want to talk a bit about cash and the cash flow of your business, and introduce some tactics in the way that you can improve it step by step in order to make sure that you've got a good, healthy business and you can sleep at night. And the first topic that I want to talk a bit about or introduce to you is the concept of the working capital cycle in your business, or the cash flow cycle in your business. And it goes something like this. You start with some cash in your business, okay? And you convert that, or you buy materials and pay for labor, okay, as you go in. And that's turned into work in progress. Okay, so that's as you do the work, you're adding value to that. That work in progress, in turn, through your invoicing process, is invoiced to your clients. Then hopefully the client pays you, and that cash flows back into your business. Okay, so that's what's called the working capital cycle of your business, and it's pretty common with any type of business. The important thing is to make sure that that cycle goes around as fast as possible. Okay, so the faster that cash is cycling through your business, the less cash effectively you need. If the cycle slows down and gets kind of log jammed at any point, then you need more cash in raw terms in your business in order to keep going. Okay, so what I want to talk to you a bit about now is starting to introduce some of the tactics, I suppose, in order to look at the different areas or the different stops in this cycle and how to speed it all up. And looking at it initially at the beginning of a project up here, the number one tactic, I suppose, at that sort of stage is in your negotiation with your clients is what sort of deposit are you going to get for that initial payment. And obviously, if you can ask for a larger deposit, then that's going to be more cash comes into your business and gives you a good start to the whole sort of thing. If you can try and front load your projects as much as possible by asking for a bigger deposit or putting more of the expenses in at the beginning of the project, then that's all well and good. And if you can try and jam in more into the P&G or preliminary and general sort of side of the project, then that's going to help your cash flow situation as well. So first off, try and get a bigger deposit. So how much you've been asking today, increase that. The next sort of thing to look at, along with deposits and preliminary and general, is to look at when you're starting to look at materials and what have you, is to what can you negotiate with as far as better pricing is concerned with your suppliers, and better terms of payment with your suppliers. I guess the trick is in this cash flow thing is to try and get the money to coming into your business as fast as possible and pay it out as slow as possible. Okay, you're a little bit restricted. You don't want to get on bad terms with your suppliers, but absolutely use every possible day available in order to conserve cash in your business until people start to squeak and demand payment. You don't want to get into getting a bad reputation, but you know what the game is. Try and pay it out as slow as possible. It's going to be a bit harder when it comes down to your labour, because the guys aren't going to be too happy if they're not going to be paid for a month or 2 months, and they may decide not to turn up. But certainly your suppliers, and even if you get into a sticky situation, if in the past you've had a good reputation with paying with your suppliers, if you then need to go to them and ask for a bit of leeway, if you've got a good reputation, they're usually there to support you. So there's a couple of tips at the beginning of the project to improve your cash flow. I'll come back in another video with some other tactics, looking at other areas of the working capital cycle to make some improvements for you there. So come back soon and learn some more around improving cash flow.